wrote down this whole exchange about stories and one truth, and I want to read it to you. The prosecutor made clear that the verdict is from the Latin word. It means the truth. He went on to say there are lots of stories, but only one truth. And then for his rebuttal of that defense's, what he described as a story, he put up these dots, and every dot was a day in George Floyd's life. And one dot was the day that his life ended. It wasn't a whole dot. And I spoke to Professor Dyson about this too. It feels like the plainest and clearest and most simple way to illustrate this most simple truth, that George Floyd died that day because there was only one variable that day, because Derek Chauvin handcuffed him, pinned him to the ground, and knelt on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
Yes, Nicole, it was a wonderful visual of the claim that was made in the earlier phase of the final statement, right? And that was, believe your eyes. You know, believe what you saw. What you saw happened. And so there was this moment in the defense closing argument where the defense actually tried to make the claim that you shouldn't believe what you saw, right? And it was this kind of amazing kind of collision. Don't believe your eyes. And for me, it became an echo of the last 4 years, right, of the last 5 years, right, where truth has been under assault, where people have been telling us over and over again not to believe our eyes, not to believe what we see, not to believe what we feel. But like you, it's been 30-something minutes, almost 40 minutes, and my gut is tight. I guess this is where we're going to be as a nation until the verdict comes in.
Well, I've turned to all of you for, frankly, all three of you for many, many days of Mueller coverage. We've Eddie, you and I have been on television together for more than a decade. And I just, Eddie, I'll start with you. How are you? I mean, what are your thoughts today?
Today was hard. You know, the constant video footage, the hearing George Floyd's words. It's hard to kind of deal with the defense. I understand the legal system, and Derek Chauvin has a right to a robust defense. And I understand what Eric Nelson has been charged to do. But it was hard to hear those arguments around his drug use. It was hard to hear Eric Nelson say that George Floyd's death was because of him. He was the natural consequence. It was his pre-existing conditions that led to his death. So I'm in a very difficult place. It has been a very difficult week, Nicole. Just to kind of witness over and over again, death, over and over again, on loop, death and grief. It's been hard.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.